What's up, Bucks gang? How you feel coming off that win? Got a little scary. Got a little scary, but we came out with that W. Uh, we definitely, 2 games in a row now, we've shown that we are the team we should be in the first half. We put up points in the first half. We stopped the team in the first half, and we shut them out 21-0. So we showed that I believe so far in the first half we're the team that we can be and that we should be. Getting turnovers, capitalizing. I can't stress how happy I was to see us capitalizing off those turnovers. That interception by Whitehead, and then capitalizing with that with Rojo running into the end zone. And then after that second turnover, Mike Evans in the end zone. Mike Evans with 100 yards today. Had a much better game than last week. Um, Defense definitely stepped up. Total of 4 turnovers today. Um, Fournette making his presence known and running the ball. Definitely a bright spot. Had over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns himself. He had himself a day. So offense is definitely starting to show and starting to blossom. Tristan Wirfs, our inside lineman, especially with Marpet and Kappa and Jensen, the unnecessary penalty happened, but they definitely showed up on the passing game and the running game for sure. Well, later on in the game. Um, Defensively, and Dominican Sue with his sacks, Devin White, Levante all over the place. Whitehead, Whitfield Jr., you're continuing to show why we picked you in the second round, and I'm happy with you so far. 2 games in. Um, I definitely want to see us try to force more turnovers, man. This secondary second half, this whole team was different in the second half. We couldn't. It's like we let these guys get underneath. We're showing too much cushion, and I know at some points these guys got beat. These receivers aren't as good than what we went against last week. So we're still looking to improve that on that aspect. We put a lot of pressure on Bridgewater, but Bridgewater knew who he was going to with Robbie Anderson or um, Samuel, DJ Moore. This team is not as good. This is not the same Carolina team that we faced in previous years. I believe we could have stopped them a lot more. And even though we contained McCaffrey, he still got in the end zone twice, but we did contain him on the bright spot. And unfortunately, he did get hurt. This is the second week in a row where a star player has been hurt playing against our defense. Not saying I'm not trying to throw shots. Trust me, I'm not. I would have said it in a more sadistical way, but it's just something I noticed that happened, and that definitely helped out in the fourth quarter because with him being out, that changed their dynamic of the offense. That changes who's bringing that momentum on the offense. So I was happy to see us capitalize on that, getting that hands team return, and Fournette icing it for us, running the ball. I really expected us just to run and get a first down, have them burn their timeout. So I was ecstatic to see Fournette take it to the house and put that dagger, putting us up 31 at 31. Um, Levels of improvement. Um, these penalties not as bad as last week, but we definitely had those penalties, especially if on the defensive line jumping on the ball. Um, the secondary got worked the second half, man. They let Robbie Anderson work them out, really, really work them out. Let these receivers beat them underneath. That one big pass to, I believe it was DJ Moore, right next to Sean Murphy Bunting. It was a great pass by Bridgewater. But offensively, I like to see more of a running game and us be more consistent with it. I definitely believe we can be a running back by committee with Jones, Fournette, and Shady. But I don't see us having a bell cow of a back. But if there were to be a bell cow of the back, I definitely want it to be Fournette because he definitely showed more of a power running scheme. Jones showed a little bit of it in the first half, but it definitely died down. And Shady McCoy, my man, you dropped a wide open touchdown in the end zone in your hands. You are a veteran. You know better than that, my dude. Come on. I know Brady let you have it on the sideline. So that was hard to watch. I was gonna say hurtful, but hurtful as well. Um, Gronkowski, you sir look old. You need to shake that rust. Bruce needs to get you working out, do something because your best play of the game was getting that recovery on the hands team. But that route that Brady threw to you, you weren't even going for. that one that hit your hands that you dropped. It led to a penalty, but Gronkowski is definitely showing his age more so than Brady. Brady has some bad passes too. I'm not letting him off the hook. There were some bad passes that were thrown, some ducks. Um, you're starting to see his age there as well. But no miscues on special teams, thankfully. We made all the extra points, we made our field goals. So, two games that overall our kicking has been good. So, much better than we have in the previous weeks. We get ready to play the Denver Broncos, who have officially gone 0-2. And we don't know the status of their quarterback and any of their team, but they almost came back to beat the Steelers, so they're still a good team. I don't want to count them out. They have a good receiving squad. So we don't know. We gotta get ready for that. But let's celebrate this win, y'all. Bucks are 1-1 in the regular season, 1-1 in the division. Let's capitalize and let's build momentum. We got a good stretch until next week. 4:25 game against Denver next week because I believe we're going to Denver. I hope they can make the right movements and right adjustments to be a better team because I see the potential in the first half, but the second half, it's like we take our foot off the gas pedal. But at the same time, in the second half, we were up 21-7 and we were throwing the ball at a high tempo. And at that point, I'm like, let's just run. Let's just run the ball, kill the clock. Come on, chew it out. They're trying to get the ball. Let's tire them out. But anyway, y'all, see y'all next week. If anything else comes up in the middle of the week, shout out to Isaiah on the live stream. This is Travis signing out. Go Bucks.